4. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the EG Pot Thunder with your boy, the young light-skinned Key Sweat. And to my left, my guy, Cam. He is 2020 high honors graduate of Cranston West High School, 4-year letter winner for Coach Tom, can't say his last name, also lettered in basketball and track and field, 2019 Football Player of the Year, Cranston Herald Player of the Year, Rhode Island Football Foundation Golden Dozen selection, finished his career as school's all-time leader in touchdowns, 75, total yards, 5,725, two-time All-Stater, three-time All-Division, first-team honors as a junior and senior, with conference first-team honors his last 2 years, three-time academic all-year league selection, and National Honor Society member, my guy, Cam Alves.
Pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're getting up there with Stanley as a long introduction right there. And then my guy, Sena. I feel like they're slacked in yours, but 2020 graduate of Cranston West High School where he played football for Tom. Can't say his last name again. He received the Ironman Award for all 4 years of high school. His senior year, he received all academic. His senior year, he was defensive MVP, All-Stater, and All-Division for football at Cranston West High School. My guy, Sena.
What's good, man?
Let's get to it. I'm glad you guys came through. I'm completing my Avengers ranked right here, getting all the members of the original Breakthrough team. My guy, I want to give Stanley a shout out too. Congratulations to him getting his new job at the prep school at Suffield Academy.
Yes, sir. That's my guy right there, man.
Hey, I feel like he has a big part of a lot of people's career right now and this new era of football on Rhode Island. And I'm not sure if you guys want to give out your flowers to Stanley because we'll get into it right now too. But he played a big part of that first, and you guys played a big part of his first Breakthrough team, and he gave you guys credit for putting him on the map. So what do you guys think that did for your guys' football career? Because you guys were already pretty good, and then Stanley came about what, your junior year or senior year?
Junior
year. So how do you guys think he helped your football careers and getting you to the point where you are right now?
You want to go?
Yeah, I would just say Stanley really helped my game out a lot. Just because my junior year I wasn't that good. I was a rotational player. Spring comes, told me about the 7-on-7 league. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna join it. Breakthrough came, man. He told me a lot, taught me a lot, stuff like that. He really put me onto game for real. Evolved my game, and then that spring to summer to that my senior year it really started to pop off. But man, he helped me in so many ways, recruiting wise. He's really that guy for sure. RI players need to know about Stanley. That man did a lot for me personally.
So you're saying you weren't playing as much and you grew as a player. Do you think it also helped build your confidence and made you feel more confident on the field, I can do this? Because if you're saying you weren't playing your freshman and sophomore year, was it more do you think you were just missing that confidence, or it was all the total package he helped you out with?
The total package, honestly. Just because I had that confidence, but I didn't really have someone really see it in me like that. And he just helped me elevate my game in every aspect of it, of playing true corner. So a lot of respect to him for real.
Yeah, especially him being a corner that's the position he can help you out with the most. So I'm glad he has that's a true story right there where, you came from not playing a lot to playing D1 football, which we'll get to in a minute. But we can let my boy Cam respond on how he helped you, because I've known you when you played at CLCF, correct? Yeah. I always see knew of you, and so you were always a player. People know who you were. So how does he help someone like that, where you're already getting playing time? People already know who you are. How does he help you elevate your game?
He opened a lot of doors for me. Gave me the exposure. I mean, I remember as soon as you said that, it just took me back. I remember looking at his DM in my Instagram, who is this? Asking me to play on this. What is 7-on-7? I had no idea about it. And you know what? He, even to this day, he believed in me. And I played quarterback in high school. I obviously don't have the build of a college quarterback. I knew I wasn't going to play college quarterback. So I had to make the transition somehow. And you know what? He believed in me. He wants me to come play receiver, get the exposure. And he just, gave me the opportunity. To this day, he'll support me. He'll text me. I give him a phone call. And I knew Stanley was real when I was getting recruited. And it was coming down to signing day. It was coming down to the wire. And it's middle school day. It's like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something. And I'm getting a phone call at 11 o'clock. I'm like, why is Coach Dunbar calling me? And he's calling me and he's saying, I really think you should go to Stonehill. Like, it's going to be the best opportunity for you. Don't worry about what the other schools are saying to me. And just that little moment of him taking the time out of a random day, calling me, making sure it was in my best interest. You know, he's just someone who truly cares about the development of not only just his players, but Rhode Island in general. You know, he's through and through, like, born and raised Rhode Island, played at URI. Like, he understands the struggle of getting the national exposure and the respect. And what he's doing for with this platform and for these kids, I mean, it's going to be anything better, way better than anything we ever experienced. And I owe a lot to him. So always love him, always appreciate it. Shout out Breakthrough forever.
For real.
Yeah, definitely shout out Breakthrough. And one thing you guys both said, having those coaches that care about you. And I know, and this is not a knock on like previous coaches anybody had before, but there's definitely that difference you feel with somebody and a coach like that. So what do you guys think where like playing for a coach who actually truly cares? Do you guys feel that difference and that makes you want to like go through a wall for them? What's your thought on that one? Especially for you, Sena, where you were just saying like you felt that like he believed in you. Like, what do you guys have to say about coaches that truly care down the line and doing that work, calling you on a random Tuesday to give you those updates, that advice? Like, do you think is that what Rhode Island is lacking right now? Coaches like that?
Yeah, I would say so. Just because like coaches now are just like they're only there just to have coaching as a side job, side gig type stuff, and like they're just there to just coach for real. But other coaches are really like player coaches, and like if once you're a player coach, you'll do anything for that player coach. Like this game is really about confidence. You can really do anything if you have confidence for real. And I truly believe that, especially at corner position, because it's so hard to even play this position.
I think, in my opinion, the toughest position in football.
Yeah,
it's so tough.
Maybe in all sports, you can make that argument. You can really make that argument.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, you were going full speed backwards.
You got to play backwards. Yeah, you got to play backwards the whole time. Think about that.
Yeah,
against dudes who runs 4.2s and 4.3s vertically straight.
You imagine the NFL trying to guard JJ?
That's what I mean. Like
you're not doing that,
bro. Imagine trying to guard Tyreek Hill.
No,
I'm not.
Never.
It's
tackling him off the line. PI.
I was watching the Dolphins. I'm a Dolphin fan. I was watching Dolphins last game of the season, Jets, and I was watching with a girl, and she's like, "Why can't people stop number 10?" And I'm like he's not going that fast. I'm like, you don't like. It's crazy to the normal eye how people don't understand like how fast that dude is. Mm-hmm. And it's like you don't understand. This guy's going backwards. This dude's going full speed, and he should be in the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Imagine trying to stop it. It's literally like impossible. And like I think it was preseason against the Eagles, and it's a professional cornerback, and he was like, I tried guarding Tyreek Hill, and until I actually played him, I don't understand like how that game speed is. And he just flies right by you, and it's completely different.
Oh yeah.
It's nuts. Have you had any experiences like that so far? But getting back to Cam's answer. Actually, you know what? Let me get to Cam's answer first before we jump topics. On Stanley, so playing for a coach that cares, how do you feel like that?
You want to just run through a wall for him. I mean, whatever he says you're going to do, if he tells you, hey, you got to go play D-line, you're going to play D-line as hard as you can. Like, he's a guy that you want to do it for. And just like we were saying before, like, he fully backs you and will fully believe in you for wherever you go. And, I mean, his platform, and he understands it, right? Like, he came through, like I was saying, and he knows that it's not just going to be a clock in, clock out at practice, like to get you to the next level, to develop you as a player. Like he will take the time to break down your film. He'll take the time to send your film out to coaches and really get you experience. And I think that's where what he's doing and the groundwork he laid, like that's huge for just Rhode Island in general. Cause you got a lot of, Rhode Island's old school with coaches. You got a lot of, listen, I'm Rhode Island football, like through and through. I love it. I'll back it till the day I die. But he understands, and he's not like an old school coach where like they're just running their offense because that's what they've done at the high school for however many years. He'll come in and he's trying to make a difference for the next level. Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely see that, especially just getting to like your point real quick, like especially with high school football. I think it's the biggest thing in Rhode Island, where it's like a team, like you said, they've been running the same offense for 30 years. And they'll get a player who's different. And nope, this player has to fit my offense. Mm-hmm. Then you're not a coach then. If you have this player with this distinct skill set, you should be revolving around them. if you're a real coach. But no, these coaches over here, just, oh, you're doing this, well, you have to play my offense. Then you guys wonder why Hendrick and LaSalle beat you every single year. Because they have, like, Coach Green, great defensive coach. I'm not sure if you guys know who he is.
I love Coach Green, my guy.
Coach Green definitely helped my brother out a lot. He knows his stuff. So if you're running the same thing every single year, there was literally, I remember this against St. Ray's. I was on the field, always taking pictures and stuff like that, so I can hear Coach Green talking to the defense. He will literally be yelling out the play. They're about to run this. They're about to run this. Watch out. Screen, screen, screen. Next play, screen.
Great, yeah.
Next play. Oh, they're going to do jet sweep, jet sweep, jet sweep, jet sweep. He literally knows their entire play calling, like, what they're doing. And then they wonder why LaSalle Hendrick can be in them every single year.
Coaching is just, like, I never understood it. Obviously, I haven't coached, but I just can't understand the fact that it's not as adaptable as it should be. Like, it should be, like we were just saying, it's not a plug and place. Like, this is mine, I'm going to put these guys in my up. No, I'm going to adapt to what I have. And I feel like that's where you see, like, these guys, like Dolphins head coach.
McDaniel, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just kind of, like, rewriting the script. Like, okay, I got 2 guys who can fly.
Yeah.
Let's chuck it all over the yard. Like, I'm not going to hand the ball off 40 times. I got 2 guys who can stretch the field. Like, adapt to what you have, and you'll be successful.
Yeah. I can definitely see. I can imagine what Stanley's going to do. He's doing defensive back, but if he had the chance to do, offensive coordinator, what he'd be doing with, like, that playbook, because I couldn't imagine if, like, Stanley was at, like, Hendrick and all those weapons.
That playbook,
or if he was at LaSalle.
He got that binder. That's gold. No one can get hands on that binder. I hope it's still in the same thing.
That's in the safe.
Flipping the pages. You got to lock that thing up at night. Someone's going to come steal it.
Yeah, Stanley said that 7-on-7 was the difference maker over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
That binder's sacred.
And just real quick, the last point on Stanley, do you think you believe them even more? Because you guys kind of had the same build, the same height, same body frame, stuff like that. So do you think, like, you had that connection with him even more just because you felt like he was looking out for you because, he was going through what you're kind of going through?
Yeah. I mean, he played quarterback too at St. Ray's. And I feel like he knew where I was coming from, knew what I was going to have to go through. So he kind of he definitely led me the right way.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. And I see here, guys, so obviously we're on a podcast. I see you guys on your bios for Stonehill, business and marketing. So obviously, there's a little bit of both business and marketing at the same time. And the whole new NIL deals. I don't know why that acronym's so hard for me to say. NIL deals. Jesus, I'm even saying it wrong. NIL deals. I always say it wrong. If you guys had, like, an ideal, like, to get sponsored, stuff like that, this would be like your pitch. What would you think? If you had 3 to choose from, what would be a brand to sponsor you?
Ooh, this is a good question.
3 brands.
Even 2. I know it's a little tough question on the spot. This is not pre-planned. Everyone always thinks the podcast is pre-planned. We haven't talked about nothing.
No.
I got, like, not a sponsorship, but, like, I got, like, one that's kind of, like, half, like, Body Armor. They send me, like, free stuff sometimes. So they send me, like, 2 cases of Body Armor, towel, and some gears, something like that, but not paid for. But
that's fine. That's still fire, though. How'd you get that?
Honestly, I was just looking on their Instagram, and they said, like, we need sponsor U's, Body Armor U. That's what they call it. Signed up. Next day, I received the package, and it was 2 cases of Body Armor.
Wow. Is it one of those, like, DMs you get, like, in your hidden request stuff, that type of thing?
Nah.
Oh, about a sec. I got a million of those. I don't know if those are legit or not. I would have taken them. I got one to hit me up the other day. I think on the podcast page, and they're like, "Oh, I see you wear a chain on your podcast. Would you want to wear these chains?" And I'm like, "Would I?" I'm like, "Should I? I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, why not, right?"
Free chains is free chains.
Yeah.
Right?
Right at this point, on the camera, you couldn't really tell they were fake or not. I mean, I'm sure they're not real, but I was like, fuck, at this point, why not, right?
Exactly.
That's cool. I mean, do you have, like, any, like, major brands or something like that? You see, like, obviously, like, the Nikes of the world, or, like, people, I see some kid, he was, like, the Popeyes kid, like, in high school.
Yeah,
and now he's
memes to dreams.
Yeah.
Memes to dreams, baby.
Yeah,
that was
that's
awesome.
fire.
Crazy.
Dude, I would do something cool. Like, I don't know what I would do. I'll try to do, like a travel brand, so it gets paid for me to go everywhere. Like, JetBlue. Oof. JetBlue, yeah.
JetBlue would be sweet.
EG Pod Thunder sponsored by JetBlue. So that'd be fire. Worldwide, baby. That'd be dope as hell.
Fire.
You got anything, Cam? I guess while Sena's thinking.
I'm trying to work on maybe, like, just a supplement company. Because I'm trying to think, like, all right, something that you're always buying.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe some, like, protein, like some fish oil, things like that. Something that you don't have to shell out money for. That'd be nice to sponsor with them. I don't know what brand, though. I mean, I fill out a lot of those things, but no one really been getting back to me. I'm left in the email box. But I'm trying. I mean, that'd be cool.
Or
That'd be
maybe
yeah.
maybe like this is like a long run, but like maybe like Nike, Adidas, just get some like cleats, training shoes.
I hear
That's what I
Adidas is
mean.
easier to get sponsored by Nike than Nike. Yeah, I heard like Adidas will do it. Under Armour would probably be. I wear some Under Armour shit. Why not?
I would absolutely rock I love Under Armour.
Anything, bro.
Yeah. So, we can get back to the topic after. But when I was in high school, at least, like Nike was everything for cleats and gloves and stuff like that. And then my brother played. He's at Hendrick and actually with Angel and the Twins and all that type of stuff. And so they were like, he was 2016 to 20, and out of nowhere, why did Adidas like take over? Adidas was like everywhere.
Yes, I don't know. I'm a Nike guy. Gloves, cleats. I've always been a Nike guy. I can't get myself to wear Adidas cleats.
My brother loved it. He had the Yeezy cleats, and then after that he went to the I forget what the name of the Adidas he had, but then he had Adidas throughout like high school, and then pretty much the entire Hendricken team had like Adidas.
Yeah.
Do you guys was just like the trend, you think?
I think it was trendy. They became like flashier. Like Adidas was a little more like eye catching than Nike, so like everyone.
Nah, they changed their style, so it was like everyone was like, "Yo, this is."
They started putting the gold plates on the bottom of them, the chrome gold plates. Everyone was like, "Oh, I gotta rock these."
Now it's like I can't rock with Adidas right now just because like the studs keep falling off.
I swear to God, I've broken 3 Adidas cleats since I've been in school. In college.
Did those? You have to wear Adidas because it's Stonehill like Adidas?
Nah,
we don't have to. I mean, we might this year. That might be.
Think so?
I don't know. I hope.
So what they did was that we got like pretty much free gear besides our cleats, so it wouldn't be mandatory just to wear Adidas cleats. But who knows? This year might change.
You guys had the screw-in tips?
No.
Nah.
So you guys had the mold and they still came off?
Yeah. Just pop right off. It's crazy.
And you guys have turf over there too?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, you guys just hit some hard cuts, or they were just bad material. What's going on here? We're shitting on Adidas right now.
I'm gonna just say it was hard cuts. I'll just carry that out, but I don't know.
Yeah, so I see here. I mean, this is not football related, but so are you guys? Is that still your majors? I know majors change all the time in college and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So, are you guys thinking beyond football? Like, what are you guys' plans after football? Just taking it day by day right now.
Take it day by day, but
You gotta set up. Go ahead, guys. You gotta set up. Gas it. What do you mean?
Yeah, man. Talk your stuff. Talk your stuff here. That's
Big
what
brain
it's
over
for.
there. Talk about what you gonna do.
I'm an accounting major, so
Yeah.
I got an internship lined up with Citizens Bank, so possibly to have a full-time job after college, but we would never know because my dad also owns a business for accounting.
Oh, nice. Nice. What does he do? Plug your dad's business.
Yeah, Tax Plus. That's like Reservoir Street, but that's
Tadusa.
That's where he works. So if y'all need your taxes done, you know where to be at.
Hey,
Find it.
CPA right there. Let's get it, baby. So is that maybe like down the line you're thinking about taking over for the business or expanding it, stuff like that?
Yeah, possibly. Could be. Sure.
Hey, man, yeah, so that's one thing I feel like a lot of people don't think after football. And like, are you guys using football throughout? So that's like a stepping stone, or is it more like?
Oh yeah, football's a vehicle. Football is 100% a big SUV, and it just takes you anywhere and everywhere. Like especially in New England, like this is the really unique thing about New England. Like obviously it's small, obviously not everybody, but playing on a college team, bang, you go from a 30-kid high school team to 110 kids in a New England college team, right? So now you know everybody. Massachusetts, Connecticut. Oh, he played with this guy. He played with that guy. New Hampshire, Maine, New York, and your just branch becomes so much wider and bigger in a 4-hour radius. You can drive anywhere, meet anywhere, go to this company, like things like that. Football is, I mean, I'm a little biased, but I think it's the best game ever.
I mean, I agree with
Just
you.
a little
as well.
biased.
I've gone to my friends who watch soccer, and we've had a full-on argument about the Super Bowl versus World Cup, and even if they have good points, I'm like, nah, not a good point. No. But so what's your thoughts after? What's your plans after football? Do you have anything in mind?
I don't know. I got 2 years left. I'm doing marketing as my major. I actually picked up healthcare administration as my minor.
Oh, nice.
So figure like healthcare's never going away.
Ever.
It's good to just get credited in that. I don't know. I like sales, advertising. I mean, really, the marketing degree is pretty flexible. It's kind of why I picked it. I knew I was going to do in the business field. I knew I wasn't going to be an accountant. I couldn't be an accountant. Finance, I was like, I'm all set. So, I kind of just did it so it could open more doors and just be, I could kind of like be accessible to where it goes. So yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty day by day, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I was the same way. I'm in help. Actually, I have my degree's in healthcare administration as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we talk after if you like. So what's with accounting? Like you're just numbers guy, you just always going through your head.
Numbers. I just think the major's so versatile. Like if you do accounting, like you could pretty much do anything in business for real. Like,
Yeah.
management, like whatever, bro. You really can do it all. I'm really trying to like just take it and hopefully maybe work for a sports team or something like that.
Yeah, man. You can start.
That'd be sweet.
I've had 2 different people on. Well, actually, you guys know one of the kids. I think you guys know him, Cam from the Twins friend.
Simone, baby.
Yeah, man. He's
Cam's
been on,
corner.
Yes, sir. He's been on a couple times already. I dropped one yesterday with him. Well, this won't be yesterday when this drops, but yeah, we did the NFL predictions with Cam. Go check it out, baby. And my other guy, my guy Andy, episode has not dropped to this point yet. And same thing. He went from he had no idea what he was doing, and then he went from the Boston Globe, Projo, and now he worked. Then he worked at ESPN Sports. He lived on the campus for a while, and then now he works at Yahoo Sports.
Wow.
So being from Rhode Island, bro, it seems like impossible, but you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Exactly.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Cam started his podcast as like a school project, right?
Yeah. Pretty positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've known him for a while. I played basketball with him when I was younger, and obviously he grew up with the Comellas too, so we've all known each other. And he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you want to hop on this podcast? Starting for school project." And then what it's come to now, I mean, it's great for him.
Yeah, man. Getting all these people on, like you said, it's always networking. Networking. You never know who you're gonna meet next. And yeah, man, I'm glad you guys have that vision because a lot of people don't see the big picture. They see, football's the end all be all. But and some people, it could be. I mean, do you guys, that being said, do you guys have like aspirations? I'm not sure, like for like the league, like if it comes about, because I mean, Stonehill is D1 now, and I see Cam here. You got some good game time. So is that something you're working towards, or is that not a realistic goal for you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I'd be lying. I mean, I want to be realistic, but at the same time, I would want to lace them up as long as I can.
Yeah, especially now with CFL, XFL.
That's what I mean. Like, here's my big pitch. I'm always pitching it to my mom. She's always yelling at me.
She's not here to yell at you,
No, she's not here to yell at me. You can't go play pickup football at 55. You can run 5-on-5 basketball. You can go play men's league soccer, men's league softball. So, like, you got a short window of opportunity to play legitimate football in your life. Obviously, you can play flag football and everything like that, but legitimate football, there's a short window. So, I mean, I think for what this game's given to me and for what I've given to it, I think it'd be a disservice if I didn't at least attempt. Give myself that well-being. You know what? I'm sitting there at 35 working. I tried. Yeah. I played till I couldn't. I played till legs fall off. I'm rocking till the wheels fall off. You know what? That's where I'm at, to be honest.
Yeah, but why not? I mean, there's a dude from the Saints. He went to Assumption, right?
Yeah.
Correct? Like a couple years ago. Yeah. He's still in the league technically. He's just injured right now, but he was playing, and he's definitely smaller than you.
Oh, he's tiny. He's tiny.
He's tough.
He can move though.
Bro, he's fast.
He can move
fast. Oh. But I mean, if these people are doing it, why not? That's essentially how the game's going now. It's going like a lot of offense. So if you can be like that skill guy, like a Welker, Edelman, why not? Why not? Especially you're getting those looks. I mean, your stats right now are pretty good. And these are updated, correct? Like last year, you had 9 games played. Let's go all-purpose yards, so it's easier. All-purpose, 604 yards. This is not moving right now. Scoring right here. 6 touchdowns total your career so far. I mean, those. I mean, you could be a hidden gem. You could be the gems that Belichick's looking at. Those random guys. I mean, Malcolm Butler played D3.
Yeah. Where do you go?
D3 or West Alabama? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there's always people looking, especially now with like the CFL, XFL. They're always looking for guys. So. Would you do that route if you had that opportunity first? Like XFL came calling?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. I would absolutely play football. Get paid to play football. I mean, I don't care if it's $3 and a high five. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still playing football and you're making some money playing it. I mean, it's a great game. Might as well do it.
Big facts. And how about you, Sena? Is that in your mind? Or
if it comes to it, I'm with it. But, yeah, it's whatever.
So you guys are at this point, we're talking about Stanley. Do you guys have any inspirations, idols that you look up to that put you in the spot you're in right now? College, D1 college, getting that playing time, improving as men in your actual personal lives. Do you have anybody you want to give a shout out to that puts you in the position to succeed right now?
Yeah, I'll go with Cam's dad first, Coach Alves. He's always been there since when I started football, so he's been coaching me ever since then. Really put a big effort in my life. definitely want to say to my high school coaches, they're my guys, you know what I mean? Coach Milewski, Coach Melo, Coach Ash, all those guys, Coach Bakari, Coach Fitz, every one of those guys helped me out a lot. And I want to say everybody, for the RI athletes, to tap in with this guy. Island Athletics, man.
Yeah.
Them two guys, bro, they're on a different wavelength right now, and you better hit their gyms up. I'm telling you, they're helping me out so much. Shout out to them for real.
How'd you get in touch with them?
So when Dunbar was,
How did we get in touch with Ant?
well, the way I was in touch with was with Breakthrough one-on-ones. We did that during the summer. It was like
Him
invite
come,
only.
yeah.
And he came and he like helped us like stretched out, roll out, stuff we needed. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like I never met this guy before. Told me he had a gym, blah and blah blah blah. Got in touch, went to the gym for the first time, and the way he does training is like really good for athletes because it's mostly like movement-based type training with your hips and stuff. And if you're an athlete, you know everything involves your hips. So shout out to them. That's how I met him.
Hey, how about you?
Shout out my dad. I mean, he's been my coach since I was 4 years old. He really taught me the game and really showed me how to play it the correct way, and I really owe pretty much everything to him. Cranston West staff, you know, growing up CLCF, Cranston West staff, all those guys, you know, they constantly believed in me since I was young. You know, they ample opportunity. They gave me loyalty. Island Athletics, Ant and Maine, Olympia Fitness, Steve Zariello, Mike Lefebvre. Those guys really, you know, built my athletic foundation from when I was young. Matt Sewell, I don't know if you know Matt Sewell.
He actually reached out to him.
Yeah. So Matt Sewell's my guy. I owe him a lot too. He's out in San Diego right now actually, but he, you know, when I was learning how to play receiver, I kind of got thrown into it, and he was training still. I DM'd him, sent him a DM. I was like all professional, like trying to be cool. I was like, you know, hey Coach Sewell, give me some drills I can work on, like trying to be all professional, trying to sound big. And he was like, yeah, come down, run routes. And, you know, we become very good friends. You know, since this summer coming up, will be the first one I won't be with him pretty much every day. We were running routes, lifting. He really taught me how to play the right way, and he really built my technical foundation as a wide receiver. And he's my guy. Hope he's doing well right now. He officially just hung it up. He hung him up. I was sad. He told me I had to go get a big boy job. But he's doing well.
It's always in you though. It's always in you.
But I've had just such a great support system. Even outside football, like my parents, my mom, my family, like my Nana. Oh my God, I don't think she's ever missed a game. She hops on a live stream when I'm away. She puts it up on her TV. She knows how to throw it up. iPad, air stream right to the TV. Like the fact that I am just blessed to have family that is supporting me literally to the end. I mean, I love them dearly, and I can't thank them enough for everything. So I truly am just blessed to have these people in my life.
Yeah, man, that's big, man. When people believe in you and have that support system, which, you know, I think that's another big thing too. Like maybe like the kids from like the inner cities of Rhode Island right now. Like I've been to all those type of teams where a lot of those kids don't have that support, and maybe that's where, you know, I think kids should be having that support, and it helps kids get to that next level. You know, they may not think, you know, they don't appreciate that time, but maybe you don't. But like down the line, you do recognize after the fact, like, damn, like my Nana was there every single game, and maybe you didn't care about it at that moment. But then it's like, wow, maybe that definitely builds like your character at that moment in time.
Well, it hits me when we're walking from the complex after a game, and you're walking up to the tailgates, and you're in the distance, you're probably like 50 yards away still, and you can see just like your whole family like laughing, smiling, being together, and like they're there for you. Like they're not there, like they're there because you were playing, and it hits you home. You're like, wow, like these people love me. Like they could be with me. So
especially in Rhode Island, especially like in a winter game, a November game, it's freezing out there.
It's cold.
It's cold. So them to take that time to go support you, even though they're bundled up, it's still cold outside.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you're bringing the family together at the same time, but, you know, they are there for you. And that's a lot of things people don't understand. It's like, so definitely appreciate that moment while you have it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of like your dad as a coach, how was that dynamic? So we've had players on who've had their dad as coaches, and it's always like funny stories. Do you have any like funny stories where your dad was? There must be some coming through Sena's mind.
You got to tell him, because you got the unbiased view of what has happened. So Sena, every snap of Sena's football career before college, my dad's been a part of, and then I've obviously been there since, what, 5th grade?
Yeah.
So he's seen a lot of raw moments, a lot of like cameras off, like us going at it. So I got a couple funny ones, but you got to tell them because you just watch it happen.
There's a ton. Oh my God, there's so many.
What's the first one that comes to your mind? You're like, damn, glad my dad's not my coach.
Yo, when I think we ran like the wrong play or something, and
What game?
I want to say it was in CLCF. I don't remember what game exactly, but he ran the wrong play, and his dad was yelling at him nonstop, and it was quiet in the stadium, like it was like, and then he was yelling back like, "What do you mean, like beep beep beep?" I was like, yo.
There's been some great moments. The one idiotic moment I had was by junior year we played North Kingston in the Super Bowl, and we're down. I think we're down like a touchdown and a half, and we're backed up on our side of the end zone, and it's like 3rd and 10. I'm just gonna run like a little like QB sweep, get down in bounds, clock run out, go to halftime, regroup, figure it out. I'm like, nah, we're just going touchdowns. I'm like, no way. We're laying down. I was like, you kidding me? Nope.
What does he know?
I'm like, yeah, like this guy, he's my dad. He don't know anything about football. I'm like, all right. So I tell one of our receivers, I'm like, yo, run a post. I'm like, yo, just go. Everyone's run blocking, so I'm like fake right, roll left. I'm rolling, and I'm just supposed to get down, run the clock out. I throw a bomb. I let it go, throw it 90 yards over our receiver's head, and he's already down. Like he'd be in the press box. He's already down on the sideline at this time because they're ready to regroup. Oh my God! People you would have thought like the police had to get involved. Like this was gonna be like domestic. It was gonna be bad. Like we're in each other's face, and like no one's doing anything because it's father son. Yeah. Everyone's like, am I gonna break this up? Like he's letting me have it all the way up the ramp at stadium into the back of the underneath where the lawnmowers are for halftime. He's letting me have it, and I'm arguing back, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like we're not gonna lay down? I was like, we got a game and win. Like I'm going like an idiot. Like so stupid. Oh, there's so many. One of them, oh my God.
Do you think that happens because he is your dad, or would you have that same mindset against the other coach?
No, it's because he's my dad. No, I would not. It's 100% because he's my dad.
That's funny as hell. And what's your thought when you're seeing that? When you think of the next story, while that's happening though, like especially that game, what was your thoughts? You're like, oh shit, like Can's wrong, or
no, I was 100% wrong.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going with the coach.
Yeah, I was definitely wrong. I wouldn't admit it up until a year ago. I would just be like, what do you mean? And then finally I was like, no, you're right.
But like, does that make the team feel weird though? On the opposite side, that's the dad son dynamic. But as like a friend of the player, then a friend like if he is your friend at the same time, and you do know him for a long time, and he's like a coach figure to you. How does that make the team feel? Are you like, oh, this is making it feel weird, or?
Nah, it was normal because our whole team has been with each other since like 5th grade, so like we've seen it. So when we saw it, we were like, all right, yeah, this is nothing new. Like we were like, all right, this is cool. All right, let's just regroup, get back to it then.
At that exact moment of time, are you thinking like, oh, I'm making this feel weird? Like, does that even cross your mind at that point?
No, not till after. Not till after the game, and I'm like, yeah, all right, kind of put a lot of people in a weird position there.
Do you have any other crazy ones? I mean, you with them for so long, you must have a million stories.
I could keep going. The only other one that comes to my head was when we were in 7th grade, and we're working on like fades, and I'm throwing it like on a line, and my dad's like, he's like, drop it in the bucket over the shoulder, and I'm getting pissed. I'm like, yo, like. Who wants to listen to their dad at football? Like, he doesn't know anything, like, classic. So I take the next one right over there at the bottom field at West. I take the next one. I throw it as far as I can. I call hike, throw it as far as I can before the receiver ever gets off the line. He turns, he looks at me, he goes, a bunch of bad words. Go run the hill. You know that hill right over here? He's like, go run the hill. Run 2 hills, come back, clear head. Then we can keep working. I'm like, all right. I just keep running the hill. I'm like, I'm not coming back. I ran the hill the whole practice. I was like, you figure it out now. He finished the whole practice without me, the quarterback. I'm like, nah, I just ran the hill because I was a little shithead. And oh my God, that too, just yelling at each other. It was a great dynamic. I wouldn't change it for the world. But I 100% should have, instead of just looked at him as my dad sometimes, I should have been like, this guy understands football. He's my coach. Don't try and butt heads with him.
Yeah, It must be difficult because I didn't play for my any family members, but I was with my brother a lot, and we definitely had that dynamic for sure. Where I was just looking out for him, and he was just like, "Dude, shut the fuck up, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, get out of my face, blah blah blah." And I was like, and at the moment, I'm like arguing back, but I'm like, "Oh, what the hell? Like, this kid, I'm just trying to help you out, bro. Like, I'm not trying to make you feel no type of way. They have their best interests in mind, but." When you're that young, you're like, dude, hop off my nuts, bro. Like, leave me alone, man. Like, Jesus. And that must be tough. Not tough, but like even in high school, like me and my brother, like not separated because I wasn't in school at Hendricken, so like we had the time away from each other. Did you ever feel like, damn, this is like too much around my dad? Like I come home, we go to practice together, we come back, I still see you.
I never did. Because it was normal for me. Like I grew up, even when I was younger, when he was coaching, when I was like 5, 6, like I was always around it and always in the locker room at Exeter West Greenwich when him and my uncle were coaching, and it was always just I thought it was a part of my life. Like I make a joke, like kids grew up watching cartoons, and like I didn't know no better. Like he was watching film, and I'm like, oh, football's on. I'm like, cool, we're watching football. Like meanwhile, he's breaking down the film. Like I have no idea. I'm just thinking this is what's on TV. So I really it was invested in me from a young age. He's never like, even in college now. He obviously, we still talk on the phone, but it's always instructional. I want to hear what he has to say. And he's never got mad at me. He's a defensive guy, except one time. This is the one time he ever got mad at me. Our first D1 game, we're playing Duquesne in October, and I was the personal protector on punt. So I've dropped some balls, missed some blocks on offense, like whatever. But he's never got mad at me. He's just tried to coach me up. We kicked the ball. I'm running down on punt, and I'm like, I'm not jogging, but I'm like, I'm the last guy. Like I don't gotta we got all linebackers and DNs. Like I don't have to make a tackle. I'm like, oh shit! Like here he comes. I'm like, I gotta make a tackle. I haven't made a tackle in 4 years. I take a dive, whiff. I completely whiff, like ankle bite, nothing. Kid goes for another 40 yards, get tackled. I'm walking off the sideline. I'm jogging. I can feel laser beams. I'm feeling laser beams through my helmet. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not looking up. Look up. He's standing in the stands with his hands up, shaking his head because I whiffed the tackle on punt. Not even anything offensively, nothing, because I bitched out of a tackle and he's mad at me. And he's just looking at me, shaking his head after the game. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, you never wanted to tackle anybody. You always wanted to play offense. That was the only time he ever got mad at me during my college career so far.
You were trying to avoid the hell out of him.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't want to look up. It took me like 5 minutes. I finally did. He was still standing. People behind him must have been like, what is this guy doing?
They're like, who is this dude right here? How about you? Did you have those, what was like your opening wake-up call to college at Stonehill? So
this is a good
that was
question.
kind of like you're already, like we got through high school and stuff like that already. You're coaching. But now let's get to Stonehill now. That's where you guys currently are. Right. So, Sena, what was like your wake-up call to college, especially D1?
Kick return. We're on the front line. I'm like 170, 180 at the time. And we're supposed to like double team like the worst guy on the kickoff. Like the most dangerous guy on the kickoff. He's probably like a linebacker.
Hell yeah.
DN, 240, 6'3", coming full speed.
Running a 4.2.
Running a 4.2. It's me and like Nick Comella trying to block this motherfucker. I gotta hit him first. So it's like playing corner, but you standing still the way they taught us. And like, so he was coming down. I'm like, oh shit, this is a big boy. I try to block him. I flew in the air. As I was blocking him, I flew in the air, completely whiffed the block. Like Nick Comella tries to come. He whiffed that block, ran down the field. I looked at him and said, we got to block this guy like 10 times a game? Like, coach, what are you doing? Change the lineup. Front line is not for me. Like, 6'4". Like, I was like, yo, put me on my ass. Like, I was like, yo, I'm done for. Like,
that make you think, like, do I want to play football in college?
I couldn't even see the stars after that.
Bro, I was front line a couple times in high school as one. That's the worst. That's in high school, never mind in college. It's like, bro, I don't want to. Who wants to play front line? You're literally, like you said, standing there waiting for these dudes full speed at you. It doesn't even add up.
No, it's great. No, it's
and then you miss a block and you get yelled at. It's like, bro, what do you want me to do?
It's like, Coach, you blocking that? No.
Yeah, you go, Coach. You want to take that?
No.
Bro, I got Bradley Chubb running at me.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro. I got Takeo Spikes going to take my head off. I'm good, bro. What the hell? How about you? Was that special teams moment too, or you had like a crazy different moment?
My welcome to college moment happened my freshman year. We didn't play freshman year. We just had we did 2 spring balls in the fall and in the spring. So we just practicing. So it was the first practice of the fall. Like, I'm juiced. I'm like, time to show everybody what's up. Like, let's go. Like, I'm switching receiver. I'm like, nah, like I'm here. Like, I still make plays. And we got trips, 3 receiver trips. I'm the inside guy. We're running verticals. So I got to get to the other hash. These 2 guys are up the hash, up the numbers. I'm like, oh, let's go. I'm putting a move on the safety. Bang, up the hash. We're going first down. We're scoring. Little did I know who Sam Athey was. All New England safety, all everything. Cornerstone of the Stonehill football program. Mr. NE10 himself. I'm like, what? Like, you don't know who I am.
I'm a Gilbane Player of the Year right now. I'm coming back, baby.
Like, Cranston, Rhode Island. You ever hear of that? I'm like, here we go. So ready? So I'm a little asshole. I line up. I'm like, all right, I'm going to dust him. Bang. Snap goes off. I'm taking my angle. Put a move on him. Bing. As a safety, he just locks me up. I'm trying to get off. The whistle blew out, but it was behind the line of scrimmage. I'm supposed to be running a vertical. It was all goes. I ended up 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage on my ass. Looking up, he picks me up. I'm like, damn, welcome to college. This is a wake-up call.
Was your dad there?
No, it was practice.
Yeah, thank God my dad wasn't there.
He don't know about that story. He don't know about that one. He'll probably see, when he sees this, he'll find out. But yeah.
If your dad was there, what do you think you'd be like? What do you think you'll say?
He wouldn't even say anything. He would just give you the I'm disappointed look. Shake his head like this. He would just shake his head.
Bro, sometimes silence is worse.
Way worse. Way worse.
Would you want that or the in the sidelines?
No, I'd rather the silence is worse. I'll take the hand throwing. That's fine with me. I can do that.
So that was your guys' first year. Have you guys improved? Are you guys those guys now? So incoming freshmen?
Honestly,
are you guys still trying to prove yourself right now? You guys have more to gain.
Every day, absolutely, every single day. That is the very unique part about college football that really doesn't get talked about, especially around here. Is that it's competitive. Like, you're not like in high school. Same thing. Like, it's Rhode Island High School. You realistically have 2-3 kids who have a chance to play at the next level, who really care about football. The other people are just they're playing. They've been with you forever. They're gonna play hard, but they're not going past their senior year.
Yeah.
You got to wake up. You strap it up you can go first string to ninth. It doesn't matter in a day. Like, you have to really earn it every day. Not even in offensive drills, defensive drills, like special teams, indie periods, blocking periods. You got to be locked in all the time.
I would say everyone there is pretty much was that guy in their hometown.
Exactly.
So
Absolutely.
Now you're competing against best of the best, and it's like, damn, you really see the difference for real.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely see the difference. And even I have a quick story about my boy Patrick. Shout out my boy Patrick. He animal, played at St. Ray's. He played at Utah State, and he was telling me that it's crazy because when he first got there, they're like, "Oh, we want you to play specials," and he's like, "Bro, I'm that guy." Like, he went to I forget what school it was in. It was in Hayward, in California. He has school record over there. It was a prep school, and he broke all the records for linebacker. He's Mike, and he's like, "Bro, I'm that guy. I'm not playing specials." And then for him, he told them no. He was like, I'm not playing specials. He went from D1, specials 1 to D3 in a day. He's like, so what would you say to someone like that? Obviously he regrets it now. When you have incoming freshmen, even you guys are now, what do you guys have to say? People like that when they're like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing specials. I'm that guy.
Wake your ass up. No one's that guy. Like you just said, Sena, everyone is that guy at home.
Tell you what, man, specials is the way to get on the field. If anything,
absolutely,
if you deny specials, you're not gonna play. I don't care what you are not gonna play.
But that must happen often though. Those Patricks of the world, those players it must happen all the time. You guys must see it.
Yeah,
frequently.
Yeah. There's a ton of guys who don't even try special teams. It's they didn't care for it. Then you see why. They're not getting any playing time.
Shout out to the Comellas. I've seen the Comellas going off on specials this year.
Oh my God,
Nick Comella's a demon.
No one thought that. They were like, yo, these 2 little white guys.
We got some Comella stories too.
Oh my God,
we got some crazy Comella stories.
2 little white guys. Not yo, what are they doing here? D1. I was like, yo, y'all don't know about them for real.
During camp. Oh my God, listen. So during camp, not this year, past year, last camp. So when we were still in the NE10. everyone's same thing. Like we're live on camp on a Saturday, first live practice of the year, and like Nick's in there at safety, and everyone's like, "Yo, like touchdown!" Like we're like
sure
let's go
happens.
offense celebrate. And I'm sitting on the sideline, everyone's talking shit. I'm like, "Yo, you guys don't know about Nick." They're like, yeah, whatever. Like Rhode Island football, like whatever. Like snuffing their nose at. I'm like, all right, watch this. First play. I'm not lying. First play of the scrimmage, they run OZ. He comes filling the alley, lifts up our senior running back, plants him. Fumble. Turnover.
And that's how you catch eyes.
I was like, who is that? Who is that? I'm like, I just told you who it was 20 minutes ago. Like, that's Nick Comella.
I was in with him. Motherfucker made 4 tackles in a row.
He was just, they're machines. People don't
understand. It's crazy because you said that real quick. I had a question I must ask to, you said it first. So it's a good segue right here. Ask the Twins this as well. When you guys are coming into like a camp, going into college camp, stuff like that, how did you feel becoming that, there's that smaller white kid? Mm-hmm. Did you feel that aura coming into camp, stuff like that? Like you knew you were getting judged?
I have an absolute mountain on my shoulder because of that. Like not even a chip on my shoulder, mountain on my shoulder because you got all the chip stacks against you, right? You're undersized. You're not this big athletic freak. You're from the smallest place in the country with the least developed football. Like you got anything and everything to prove. So like I take that with me through every rep, every session in the weight room, every indie session, whatever. I always have something to prove, always.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's just like it's just weird having that, but it's true. And no one likes to talk about it, but it is true. You're coming into a sport. Majority of the skill positions are minorities, and then you're the minority in football. So like it must feel that weird. Like then you have to prove yourself. Because the Twins have that same aura too. Like I told them both on the podcast, and first time I told them, like when I first seen them, I knew who they were. But I never seen them without their helmets. Yeah. And then I seen them without their helmets and the handy, like a freshman practice. And I'm like, oh, these two are random kids. Like, okay. And I'm like, and then after my brother was like, oh, those of the Comellas from Johnston? I'm like, them? Like that again? I'm like, them? Like, no way. Like, gotta be different Comellas. And then the first practice with pads, they're just different players. They're not like 7-on-7 players.
No.
They're on the field contact players. And so you must have that like aura like where to and where like maybe you wouldn't have that like that this kid's not, you're good. Then they see Cam, they're like, oh, this kid's gonna be easy.
Yeah, that's what
it's gonna be easy.
I love it, especially when you're getting recruited. Oh my gosh, kids would try and line you up at these prospect camps, and like you see all these dudes like they're counting, and then like they're lining up with me. I'm like, dumbass. I'm like, I love it. Tom, and Nick would be at, oh my God, we'd be at prospect camps, and like kids would be like trying to line us up because they think they're gonna be like, it's like free food.
It's funny.
I'm like, here we go.
They'll avoid Sena to go to you. They're like,
absolutely.
One back.
I would, bro. If I saw a little white kid with the flow, like I would line up on him too. Like that's easy.
Do you have that mindset? Like if you were in a camp, would you see a Cam and you see Dunbar behind him, you're like, oh, you're trying to line it up.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably
absolutely. And I love that because you always just you got to prove it. You always have that something to prove. Like it keeps you honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't put it in neutral. You can't be complacent with it. It's like, all right, well, listen, don't matter if you catch 1,000 footballs and score 1,000 touchdowns. People are still going to hold that against you, and people are still going to be like, well, little white kid from Rhode Island. It's like, you know what? Hey, back it up and go.
Yeah, man. And you and the Comellas have put people on notice. Do you have a story where that you've done that and it's bit you in the ass, where you're like, oh, let me get this kid right here, and then you're like, oh shit, he just toasted me in front of everybody.
Yeah, there's multiple stories like that. Especially in practice, man. Like I was lined up against one of our receivers. And
wait, who?
Noosh.
Oh, I forgot about Noosh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sena caught victim to this one bad. Yeah. He caught victim bad.
I caught victim to this one bad, but I was guarding him. I wasn't really like I was going, but I wasn't really going. And then I was like, yo, this motherfucker's moving. I'm trailing him. I'm there. Put my hand up. Caught the ball. And mossed me.
He's just, bing.
I was like, yo, I'll let this motherfucker moss me? Ain't no way. Everyone's like, yo.
We come running off the sideline.
Coming up to me like this. I was like, yo, I really hate playing corner right now.
And you picked him like specifically? He thought it was gonna
Nah,
be
it
easy?
was just lined up, but
But has there been a time though, like where you pick someone on purpose? You're like, oh, this kid's gonna be easy, and then
yeah, at camps for sure. I just can't think of any stories. Maybe like at a Brown camp I went to, like I picked on a kid. I was like, yo, this is easy.
At an Ivy League game?
At an Ivy League on a Monday night, I was like, yo, no one's going to this, and like there's a white guy lining up here. Oh, it's over.
Meanwhile, that white guy was Cole Beasley.
He calculated every mathematic angle out of that route, and he absolutely sauced you up.
Give me the 1-2.
That's funny, man. Because even like when like Nick and Tom, like their moves, like they're nothing spectacular, but they work. It doesn't matter. As long as you're getting the job done, it gets the job done.
I bust their chops all the time. Like, you guys are stiff as hell, but you somehow find a way to outrun everybody and move around people. So it's become a really cool dynamic because we grew up not kind of hating them, to be honest. Like, we played them against CLCF and Johnston up until high school. Then we kept playing them between West and Hendricken. And you're like, yo, like, I hate these kids. Like, like they're our rivals. Like, it would be like Brady versus Peyton. Like, that's what it was. Like, it was on go. Like, okay, like, we got the Comellas this week. Like, now you don't got Hendricken, you got the Comellas. Yeah. And when we all ended up going to Stonehill, we kind of like were feeling each other out at first because now you're teammates, but like you still obviously are going to become good friends. So we're like trying to feel each other out. And then honestly, like they are like our best friends now. I love those kids. Like I will take a bullet for those kids. And we just become so close and we just reminisce and we laugh. Oh my God, about the stories from when we were younger. It's so great. And we all have like us four together. It's like people, you got to prove people wrong. Like nobody thinks you're going to be any good, even still to this day, because you're 4 kids from Rhode Island. The only kid from Rhode Island on the team.
Only kids.
And the only kids from Rhode Island in the past, God, like probably like 6, 7, 8 years at Stonehill.
That's wild.
So like we got a cool bond to like prove it wrong to everybody and like, you know, play together for each other.
Hopefully try to get more kids recruited from me.
That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, man. And you guys are all playing too. So that's definitely another key aspect of that too, to get, open the doors for kids from Rhode Island. And, yeah, I mean, shout out to the Twins. They're mad cool. The dad's mad cool.
Oh, yeah, he's the best.
Other alum of the EG Pot of Thunder. He was a really good storyteller. And, yeah, that's crazy. So, like, now you guys are all cool, bonding. You guys are also bonding off the field as well. You guys going to vacations together. You guys hanging out outside of, like, the field as well. You guys building that bond off the field?
Yeah.
They live 6 steps away from us. Yeah. Like, our house is literally 6 steps to where their room is.
I walk out the door and I see them. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? What y'all on tonight?
Well, actually, they're going to Fort Lauderdale with us too.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, for spring break. They're going to be right next to us. So they become great friends, and it's awesome.
Nice. You guys go to spring break. You guys are looking. How do you guys find the time to get the ladies involved in here as well? So you guys looking? Are you guys strictly just on the field? You guys, what's your guys' focus right now? This is your shout out, your plug. I'll make this the real. What are you guys looking for? Are you guys single? I don't know any of this stuff right now.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers.
Right in, you see him jump right in, man. He's like, yeah. You didn't even finish what you're saying. He's like, all right.
This is my moment to shout out the ladies in the real, baby. Let's get it.
Single. I'm just flowing, man. I'm just letting it go. Like, I ain't looking for anything. But if it comes, it comes. So I'm just letting it flow for real.
Mm-hmm. I can tell this is the smooth talker of the group, huh?
He got the lean. Mr. Lean himself.
No.
You're
talking to the Washington Wizards over there. That man plays for the Washington Wizards.
So, because the Twins told me that Nick's more like the suave guy, and Tom's more like the party, but Nick's like the guy. Who's like the guy here? Who's leading? You're leading? You're the leader here?
That's the leader. Yeah, any girl I talk to, it's like, yo, who's that? I'm like, that's my roommate. It's like, yo, that's your roommate? I was like, yeah, that's my roommate. Like,
how come you never send him my way then? What's up?
He's keeping them. That's fine, bro. He's keeping them.
You can't have them all, bro.
Yeah, man. See, my best friend too. Shout out to El Ray. He's been on the podcast plenty of times. This dude he's 6'3". I'm 5'8" on the best day.
Yeah, so he's out easily bang.
Bang. It's like, dude, come on, man. Come on. He has that problem with you too? You have that problem with him? They kind of gravitating this because he's taller?
I don't know. Offsets, though. Offsets. You got, like, I'm like the little white kid with the flow, but you're also like the 6 foot light skin kind of like half smooth talking style.
I'm at a party and I'm standing next to Cam. I'm thinking the ladies looking at me. They're looking at him. That's the worst.
I don't know. You agree with that, Cam? Is that what's going on here?
I'm gonna humbly deny.
That's
Nah, I'm lying. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, listen, so I'm the same thing. Like, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm kind of just day by day, go with the flow. If, hey, something pops up, pops up. If not, hey, I'm waking up tomorrow and doing whatever I had to do.
Yeah.
Something pops up, but you're at a party. You guys are chilling together with Nick and Tom. What's catching your attention in that party? You guys are at a school dance. What's catching attention at the school dance?
You said, oh, yeah. All right, go.
She gotta look good first.
What's good, though? What's good?
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
explain what's good to you.
Okay.
So these females who are watching, they're like, damn, Sena, he's been on my radar. I know he plays football.
I've been liking his IG story.
Oh, yeah, but like he doesn't notice. I've been flaming his stuff, but he doesn't respond. I'm trying to catch his attention. Maybe they're not your type. So what is your type?
Yeah.
I honestly don't have a type. I would say in high school I used to have a type just because I was around white girls. But like now I'm in college and I'm open up to anything now. But my type is just like you gotta look good. I think whether that's in like dressing up, you gotta have style. I think personally.
But you got to. How about the fitness? Is fitness key? They got to be in the fitness world.
Yeah.
I need an athlete. I ain't gonna lie. I need an
I would
athletic
love
girl.
an athlete, but I don't mind like I would prefer an athlete, but I wouldn't mind someone that's not an athlete.
Second date, they got to send the highlight tape to you.
Yeah, second day I gotta see like first of all I'm looking at how tall they are, like 5'7", 5.
Yeah, like I gotta reset the gene pool. Like I need like someone equivalent or like an inch shorter than me. My kid's got to have a chance.
Listen, in a perfect world, like 5'6" to 5'8" preferred height. You know what I mean? Because then you're breedable.
So it seems like height is the key for you.
Yeah,
Not. I mean,
kind of. No, kind of. It kind of is.
like it is in a balanced world.
All right. So what about 5'1" girl?
if she bad? Yeah, but like she can't. I don't know.
See. Nah, I'm not like.
So you're his friend. You know him since fifth grade. It's maybe longer, but fifth grade has been like the grade you guys have been saying. He said he has no type. Are you correcting that? Does he have a type?
No, he's on. He being honest. He's more like go with the flow. Like if it pops up, pops up. I'd say no. He does like a little tall, like taller side.
I do.
She gotta be on the taller side.
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie.
So if you're 5'1", don't even bother.
Yeah, don't hit Sena up. Don't hit Sena up.
Don't hit him up. How about you, Cam?
I'd be lying if I said she didn't have to be athletic.
So you're taking the highlight tip and you're doing.
No, I need huddle in the inbox. Send it my way. Gmail, CameronAlves23@gmail.com. Send your high school huddle. No, I'm kidding.
Hop in. You need the 40 in there. You need the 3-cone drills.
Yeah.
Everything.
Big on broad jump too. Yes.
like Chad said, man, you gotta be breedable.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you need
No,
that
I do
huddle.
I like a taller. I mean, can't be too tall. 'Cause I'm a little short, but a taller, like athletic girl, I think really catches my eye.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna fully pursue and go, like it'd have to be like a tall athletic girl.
How about? So if you got taller, it could be nothing else, nothing specific. Like you don't like the Latinas, you don't like certain ethnicities, or you're after everybody.
I'm with anybody.
I'm with anybody too.
Yeah, like
To be honest, yeah, it don't really
like,
matter.
I'm Dominican and I have a Spanish family. Like, of course, like my family would probably want like a Latina girl just because she speaks Spanish and stuff. But, like, I'm with anything really.
You're breaking your mom. Sorry, mom. I'm bringing home Jennifer. You gotta deal with it. You're dealing with this.
I'll translate.
Hey mom, this is Emily.
I know she's gonna be low key upset, but God damn it. Yeah, I'm open to anything as well.
Yeah.
You never know. But I would like the taller aspect because I'm on your side, Cam. I'm trying to give that some hope. Get better looks. Get better looks for the college recruiters.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys. Would you guys rather date someone who is 2 inches taller than you or a full foot shorter?
2 inches taller.
2 inches taller for sure.
Yeah, no, I can't. No.
That's crazy. Anybody who says a full foot shorter than you. I mean, for you, they'll be set. I mean, unless they have that one random uncle who was like 5'2" and they get his height, that would suck for your son.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. This is a random ass question. I never asked any football players this, but would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 50 duck-sized horses?
Oh,
Damn. One duck-sized horse. No, one horse-sized duck. One horse-sized duck or 50 duck-sized horses. What's your game plan?
You got weapons or no?
No, just you.
I'm really thinking about this.
It's a tough one.
I'm really thinking about this.
They have the same attributes.
Not 50 horse-sized ducks.
No, 50 duck-sized horses.
Yeah. That's something.
Bro, do you know how horses kick?
Dude,
You're going flying.
you're gonna have a big ass beak if you get a big duck. A big ass beak. Like, think about that. That
I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm
web
gonna
feet.
choke him.
Bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop, bop.
But a horse kicking you from the back, and it's 50 of them.
50
No,
of them,
but
bro.
yeah, but it's this big.
But they can jump 8 feet in the air. They have the same attributes. So it can still jump 8 feet in the air. It can kick the
but
shit out of you.
Just be like throwing kicks. I don't know. See, like
You're going to get tired.
But the big duck will just be like
They're strong
he's
ass.
showing his wings. You gotta like.
What?
But
Strong ass horses. Bro.
Actually, no. I'm gonna change my answer
thinking
because you
of
could. Ready? Here I am. I'm thinking, duck's coming at me. The big duck. He's got the wings. I'm dipping to the right, jumping on its back, choking it.
Bro,
out.
exactly what I
I'm
said.
thinking that. No,
No,
I'm thinking
yeah, I'm back. I'm changing my.
Yeah, because it flies, but you're on the floor. What the fuck's it matter if it's flying?
No, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
And you're probably faster than it. So you're going to see
Probably
that shit
not.
coming down. You don't think so?
No, Hundo P, bro. You seen a duck?
Bro, ducks. Bro, you ever like a goose ever chase you like near a lake or something?
Nah,
Bro, they can move.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bro, they can move like on the golf course. Like like if my ball's near some geese, I'm like, all right, I'm drop 3. Like I'm not going anywhere near those things. Hell no.
horses though. Oh nah.
I'm on the boat, the one horse-sized duck.
Yeah, no, I changed.
You're going to get exhausted. You're going to get exhausted fighting 50 of anything. Never mind 50 fucking horses that can kick your face off.
And run.
And they can run, yeah. They're fast as shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
I'm not taking that.
So you're the first athletes have asked that question, dude. It's a funny question to think about. To hear people's,
How many kindergartens can you fight at once?
I brought this up, and people are like, kindergartens, I fucked them up. Dude, those are high energy.
They can go all day. All day.
Yeah, and there's 50 of them. You're getting tabletop at one point. The 3 behind your back, all they do is push you. You're fucked. Once you're on the ground, you're dead.
They're biting too.
Well, they're biting. They're gonna kick you. Yeah. There's no way you're taking 50 kindergartners. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You think so? You think
No,
50?
no weapon.
No weapons? No way. I'd say like 15 at most.
Listen, game plan is take one of them and spin around the whole time.
You guys wipe them all out.
Like just fucking like Legos, bro. Dominoes everywhere. Hit one, they all fall. Fuck these motherfuckers. That has to be the game plan.
Oh god, that's funny.
Do you guys agree? You guys know my guy Carl Green. I'm trying to find the clip right here.
That's my guy for real. Yeah.
Are you guys agreeing with Carl right here?
Just be the favorite. But never the only one. Just be the favorite. Never the only one. Just be the favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hundo P.
100%.
Oh, a new dating world, because you guys are a little bit different era of me. So this era, you guys got the females over here, 5,000 followers, 4,000 followers. They love the clout. So how you guys giving? You got new teammates on the team. What's your guys' advice to them coming on the field? Like, just like Carl said, you're never the only one. Just be the favorite. What's going on here? You guys
That's truth. That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
Kyle's speaking facts in the printer, bro.
Facts are pretty. Yeah, honestly.
Like it's honestly facts though. Like if you're the favorite one, 9 times out of 10, no matter what time you hit her up, she's gonna reply back.
Yeah.
She's always gonna reply back to you, no matter what.
If you're not the favorite, you gotta work.
Oh,
You gotta work.
and I think it's obvious too. Like, it's different. Like your era, I don't know why. My brother's the same way. My sister's the same way. You guys don't be answering texts. I don't know what it is.
No, because it's all Snapchat. It's I hate it. I hate it, but I'm a victim of it too.
Yeah, and I'm like, I think it's like the convenience of there's so many ways to get in touch with someone that you're like, I'll get
back
to it.
Yeah, right. I'll get that.
I'll get there. Oh, someone DM'd me. I'll get to it when I get to it. And like now I'm becoming that dude. Like bro, I can imagine these females. Like, this is my personal IG, and like I don't even open up people's messages anymore.
Oh my, yeah.
So I can imagine like females how it just
It's
flooded.
probably insane.
Flooded. So like Carl
I don't
said,
even want to know because it'll break my heart. I don't even want. Don't tell me no damn answer to that.
oh, bro, you guys gotta watch the new one I just put up with that girl I showed you guys before.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a trend, like having like cute girls in the podcast.
It's probably nuts.
Bro,
She
I
probably could keep scrolling.
I go through the IG, like their DMs, scrolling, bro. I'm just scrolling. And then that chick who was on the podcast last, I'm not sure if you guys know this. There's folders. There's like main requests. There's like hidden requests. Like the 3 ones in the top.
I had that.
So there's primary, general, and requests. Bro, all of hers flooded.
That's insane.
So like Carl's saying, sometimes you don't even get through her primary. So you have to be her favorite. You have to be her favorite. And then, I feel like you're always competing. Do you guys think that too? Like, you're always competing on the football field. But are you always competing on the dating scene as well?
It's game day. Yeah. Let's go. It's the fourth quarter. Let's go.
Halftime 0-0.
Yeah, we're coming out of half flying.
You don't want Sena to be looking like your dad in the stands at the club. What's going on?
Come on, man. What are we doing?
What's going on, bro?
21 minutes. It's closing up. Really? You gonna check the weather app? You gonna keep checking the weather app? Let's go.
Yo, you had a good time. You're like, yo, she was bad. Like, why did you go up to her then?
Nah.
Who's the victim of that? She's bad. She bad.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been there a couple times. Like, I just be nervous.
Between me and you, though, who's it?
It's probably me. I ain't gonna lie.
Are you on him?
I would have said me. I would give you the credit.
You think so?
I would have said it's me.
Okay. I mean, wait till spring break. We're gonna see.
Hey, why not? Right? You gotta keep shooting, like Jordan said. You gotta keep shooting. Shoot. So, are you guys that people in the club? Are you guys going up to people, or what's going on there?
You are more than me.
Yeah, it depends though.
You are more than me.
Like how I'm feeling that night. You know what I mean?
You think it's the nerves or something like that, or?
Yeah, it really is nerves because some girls just be like, I don't know how to describe it, but they be scary sometimes. Like they just be looking at you and you're like, yo, did she want me or is she like giving me just like that?
It's like, weird because like, yo, why do even girls my age, like, why do you go to the club just take pictures everywhere? They go and try to talk to a girl and you're like, oh, I'm just here with my friends. Then get the fuck out the club then.
Well, the worst is when you go up to a friend and her friend comes like, yeah, she don't want you. Like what? I just said hi. Like you can't say hi back for real.
You can't be a nice person no more. Like what happened?
Swear to God.
I thought this was just my age thing, so it's happening everywhere at this point.
Yeah, forget about it.
So are you guys the DM sliders, or are you guys going in person?
I'm more of a person. So
Stop lying. You were lying.
I slide in the
Yeah,
DMs before.
exactly. Stop lying.
I've been there before, but I don't do it like crazy. Like I probably done it in the past year maybe like 4 times.
Damn, that's
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never, ever slid in a girl's DMs.
ever. So they're all coming to you.
I'm not gonna lie. I just don't care.
You agree?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I just don't care. I'm like, oh, if it works, it works. If not, whatever.
How's that working for you? Is that good?
It's not working. It hasn't been working, but you know what? It's all right.
Hey, he's got to be the favorite, right? He's got to be their favorite.
Yeah. I'm kind of trying to play the reverse psychology card.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, why don't he care?
It works
That
sometimes.
drives females crazy.
But that does work more. And then that's how you become their favorite. Because then how many dudes are in their DMs just sliding, giving them attention? Bro, like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why no one really be doing it for real. Just because, like, so many guys done it before. It's like, what makes you different?
Definitely what makes you different.
Yes.
I mean, how many more things could you possibly say in a pickup line that hasn't been said already?
Yeah, that especially if you can't even see her in person.
In your room brainstorming, like, damn, who we working with?
Right, it's the worst. I dated a girl who was between our ages, and it was different. It was a different dynamic than I've dated my age. Like she was like mid 20s, and it was just like a whole different dynamic. And I'm like, bro, this is too much. This is too much. Like,
that's what I mean. It's like, yo, like sometimes I'm like, just chill.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Can we just be normal? Like,
yeah.
Don't you love it? So let's just do the normal thing. Like the fuck, I'm making a fucking chasing cat and mouse game over here.
Yeah, no. See, I'm as soon as that happens, bye.
Yeah,
I'm out. I don't even like wanna. I don't care about the chase at all. I got bigger things.
But sometimes I make you want her more.
Nah, I just don't even care. I'm just like, whatever. Like you probably got your DMs are probably like that. I'm like, all right. I guess I'm not the favorite. I'm 6 man. I'm off the bench. Like that's fine. Like all right, cool. I'll request a trade.
That's like Carl said. When she's there 24/7, but on Friday night she's gone from 10 to 2. What is she doing?
Well, let me tell you, man, that's not your girl.
I want to find out.
She's servicing the football team. That's what she's doing.
She's the water boy right now.
Then the morning came up, baby, I fell asleep. No, you didn't. No, you did not. Some girl hits you up with that. What are you guys thinking? You're like, oh, she's done. She's done.
Yeah,
she gotta go.
Absolutely.
24/7, Monday through Thursday, Friday through Saturday, 23/7.
Yeah, no.
She gotta go.
Oh, she gotta go. She gotta go for sure.
Bad.
So
Getting traded.
So my guys, they're looking for girls off the waiver wire if you're good enough. But if not, they're focused on football right now. So talking about next upcoming season, I'm not sure when this will drop. Being filmed in January, but a lot of podcasts filmed. It might hopefully it's gonna be out next couple month or two. So hopefully out before the new season starts. So new season starts. Well, we'll be just because we're saying this now. What is your thoughts? What's your envisions for the next upcoming season at Stonehill?
I'll go first. I would like to definitely get some playing time as a corner because I've been playing special teams, but I want to expand my game and also just learning, man. I honestly want to really get into the film room and just learn different techniques and like how to go about things against receivers because receivers nowadays are so good. You can even see in the NFL, like it's hard for NFL DBs to guard even receivers now. So like just learn new techniques and different like learning styles. Like I would just love to learn more and more about it because DB is really a game with its own. Like it's like you're playing with the receiver. For real. Yeah. That's really my goal.
Mm-hmm. My boy Sena's goal. How about my boy Cam? What's your goal for upcoming season at Stonehill?
Like honestly, we got a great opportunity. We can spoil everyone's season in the NEC right now because we're not playoff eligible because we moved up. So like that's my main goal. Like just be the villain, spoil someone's season, win the conference, but then you get a participation bid. Here, go to playoff. Individually, man, I just want to keep growing. I just want to keep growing my game, work on my routes, work on my after the catch. Like I really want to work. I feel like I can really, really, really improve on my rack and my yak after the catch. I mean, I feel like I didn't get away from where I started, but I feel like that since I became quarterback to receiver, I got very, very focused on my technique and running good routes that I almost forgot how I played football since I was 5 as far as just with the ball in my hands running. I feel like I have a good opportunity from now until the season to improve on that and to just play with some flow. Like you don't have to stress it. Like you don't have to. It's not a math equation. Like let's just play with some flow, play some football, and just have fun. Like that'd be my thing. Probably just with the football after the catch. Yeah.
Sometimes you get in your own head and then make it more difficult than it should be. Yeah, but I think you guys are both doing great things. You guys are definitely gonna make Rhode Island proud, and wish the best for you guys. Hope you get some more playing time at corner, and you overcome those little thoughts in your head. And I think you guys both kill it. And last 2 segments, I've asked this in a while, but I want to ask this more often. I'm not sure. It's a little bit difficult of a question. If your biggest hater wrote a book about you, what would the title of the book be called?
Ooh.
Wow.
We got to trademark that.
Right? It's a good question,
That's
right?
Great. Sena don't got no haters.
Everyone got haters.
Nah, everyone got haters for sure.
No, absolutely. I don't know, man. That's a great question.
So you guys,
what's your answer?
Mine is, oh really, Effie? Like, oh really, ... Effie question mark? Because I feel like I'm always like proving people wrong, and people have like a mindset about me where it's like in high school I used to be like I was always a sports dude, but also like a partier, and like everybody pretty much knew that, and they kind of like trapped me like in a corner, like, oh, he's just gonna be like the party kid all the time. And don't get me wrong, I still am. Like I'm always doing stuff, I'm always traveling, but I think I've proven a lot of people wrong where, starting my own business, I'm traveling all the time, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm never conforming to anybody else. Yeah. So, started, a couple businesses, started the podcast, doing my own thing, traveling everywhere. And it's just like, oh, really? He's doing that? He's doing that now? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And like, maybe you're scared to do it and take the next step, but, I might fail while I'm doing it, but, I'm going to succeed, at the end of the day. Like Mark Cuban said, I'm big with like reading entrepreneurs and stuff like that. He's had more failures than he has success stories. And, people think he's like a successful dude, which he is, but he has a lot more failures. And I have no problem failing as long as, I continue trying. And I think that's where people, obviously, I don't post like my, negative stuff. No one ever does. You don't post your failures, but Instagram is obviously like a highlight reel of yourself, and posting good stuff. I'm doing a lot of cool stuff like concerts and traveling and, meeting cool people, networking, and, meeting you guys today is so dope. And, hopefully you guys continue to come back on and give updates and, stay in contact. And, I think you're never going to do that stuff unless you're just always trying to improve and get better. And, so I think it would be, oh, really, Effie? I'm like, damn, he's doing that now. And I'm gonna continue doing more stuff and try to open more doors up for local businesses, Rhode Island athletes, and try to build a platform and help people out. Hopefully, you guys get some notoriety off this, and like NIL deals. That'd be dope. Like, you know, get some cool stuff, and that'd be fire.
Yeah.
That'd be fire. And that's what I think my book title would be called.
Honestly, probably like going off of that, I would probably say who, Sena? Like,
Ooh, yeah, dude. That is fire.
Because
that's a
really
good answer.
my whole life, no one really knew who I was or like knew what I could do. Because like my junior year, like I said, I didn't get playing time. After my senior year, like after my season,
Everyone was on the Sena boat. Everyone was on the Sena bus. Absolutely.
yeah, I was like, yo, I had a good stat line. I got like junior year really like made me motivated because I didn't get nothing. My senior year, I got all 3 awards I wanted: defensive MVP of my team, all division first team, all state. Like I did that my senior year, and that's to the rest of the RI athletes. Like if you're not playing right now, that doesn't mean you can't go anywhere. Like your senior year, for sure. And like no one really knew who I was, and until my senior year, until I played games, people started noticing like how I'm playing, how I'm doing. Like that's really what I've been doing, really. And like I even now, like I feel like I've still got people to shock, like
hell yeah.
everyone, like especially everyone back
going.
on home. So I feel that's really what my title would be called for sure.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer, man. You continue using that book for your Stonehill chapter. New chapters in the book right now. You continue proving people wrong, and like I said, man, there's no reason why you can't do it.
I think mine would be yeah, but. Yeah, comma, but. Like, yeah, that's Cam, but he's undersized. Yeah, that's Cam, but he's not better than this guy. Yeah, that's Cam, but he's from Rhode Island. Yeah, that's Cam, but he whatever. And I just feel like that juices me up right there. That gets me going. The yeah, but, because it's like I feel like I have a lot in the tank, and I feel like that I still can do a lot with it. And I just really want to prove to everybody that you can be a kid who comes from Rhode Island, who can not prove everybody wrong, but prove to yourself that you can make what you want out of what you have. And I was not supposed to go to Stonehill, and I really, really, truly wanted to go to URI because I wanted to be the public school kid who paved the way to have a scholarship at URI and play football and be the Rhode Island. Like I wanted to be the Rhode Island guy.
Yeah.
Because that's what I grew up in, and I felt like I owed it to everybody who helped me out and owed it to the state. You know, it didn't work out that way. Yeah, but, and I'm just thinking like, there's a lot left in the tank, and I feel like I got to solidify it to a lot of people. What do you think about that?
I agree with that for sure. Because your
think
whole life you've been doubted. Camps, everyone's like, oh, yeah, but.
It's like, that's Cam, yeah, but.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said before, yeah. Oh, yeah, but he's cool, but he's white. Oh, yeah, cool, but he's a little bit shorter on that.
Yeah.
On the end. Oh, yeah, school, but he went to public school in Rhode Island.
Yeah, he got first team, but it was Rhode Island.
See, like that exact statement, like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we definitely have a lot of haters, so that's a great title to your book, and great title to both your books. And one last segment I like to do, especially people who have been who've been known each other for a long time, who are really good friends. People don't get flowers while they're alive. I'm not sure who wants to go first, but say anything nice that you want to say on camera, just in case anything were to go wrong. You have these flowers to look back upon. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be everywhere. But anything nice you want to say to your boy, who wants to go first? Sena to Cam or Cam to Sena? Give those flowers while you're still alive, baby.
I'll go first.
Yeah, come on, bring them. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, man, so much, just because you push me every day just to get better. And for me, like, I never was like the strongest, but you pushing me, motivating me to become better. I think also being around you just motivates me personally just to do whatever you do, especially how you succeeded on the football field. I also think like you and being around you and your dad just truly helped me evolve my game. And just going through everything together just helped me a lot because we've been through our ups and downs, even though we fight sometimes. Like we ups and downs, and like truly been blessed to be around you and to have you as my roommate, my brother, dog for life. You know what I mean? I also want to just say, like, continue to be you, man. I got your back no matter what. I support you for no matter what. I truly believe you have big things coming up for sure. And let's get this money, bro. Let's get this money. We got 2 years left. Let's finish it somehow. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, Banks. Appreciate you.
Love to hear. And don't give an Angel response, because Hassan says something to Angel. Angel goes, "You too, bro." I'm like, that's what you gotta say, bro. He's giving you a title to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, they can't say that.
Yeah, facts, bro. Nah, Sena, man. I don't think there's another person that isn't in my bloodline that I'm prouder of. From what you've started your football career with, not even football, just when I first met you to where you are now, man. You've grown so much. I mean, who Sena? Like who? That's so true because nobody ever gave you the respect you deserved or the credit you deserved, and you've grown so much on the field. Even my cousin Robbie talks about it all the time. He's like, who would have ever thought that Sena is playing Division I college football? And I knew from the start that you were a kid who was going to buy in. You were a kid who was going to work his ass off. And you know what? I'm so proud of you. And you got so much more to go. This season didn't go as well. I mean, you were dealing with some sickness a little bit. But you know what? You solidified yourself as a hard worker. You're going to show up. You're going to go balls to the wall. And you know what? You're going to play. And I'm so proud of the football player you've become and where you're going to go. And outside of football, from when I met you, man, in 5th grade, you were the iPad kid wearing a Kool-Aid shirt. You didn't talk to nobody. We only saw Sena Monday through Friday at school. And just socially, how you've grown. You've such a good personality, dude. You can talk to anybody. You can chop it up with anybody. You take a genuine interest into everyone's conversational points, anybody's life going on. I mean, you're somebody who, you can just call my sister. You can just call my mom, call my dad. You can have a full conversation with them because you're family. I don't have a blood brother, but it's a really very cool dynamic that people say, yo, you're my brother all the time. You're my brother. No, Sena through and through legitimately is my brother. I have a family of 5. Sena is my parents' other child. They ask about him before they ask about me. They make sure he's doing well. He's involved in everything, every family event he's invited to. Anything, oh, you're going back to school? I'll bring some food for Sena. Oh, will this fit him? Is some things like that. You are part of my family, and I wouldn't have it any other way, man. I love you so much. You my dog. And where you going right now, it's only up. Keep working. Don't let anybody ever look at you and say, who's Sena again? Because I've had you from the start. We got you. You going somewhere. Don't worry about it.
Appreciate that. Love. Much love.
I mean, I love to see the brotherhood. And that's what football does. I think it's bigger than just a sport, which people, I think, don't understand who don't play football. It builds that bond, that brotherhood that you'll never forget. And those memories you guys have together, especially playing high school and now college. And, Pop Warner as well. Mm-hmm. AYF, high school, college. You guys going to have those memories for the rest of your life. And I love to see you guys, that bond continue to grow. I know you guys your schedule's pretty tough with college, but maybe you guys can come through springtime and you guys come back.
Absolutely.
Summer, we do a massive podcast. You guys and the Twins, that'd be a cool one.
Ooh, that'd be a great episode,
man. Yeah, man, we got 2 more mics. We got 3 more mics right there, so we can have 3 more people on. But yeah, you and the Twins can come on, have a good one. Be a good one because Twins are my guys too. It'll be a pretty funny one. You guys can come on after spring break.
Tell
some spring break stories, baby.
That'd be great. Yeah, that's
let's
book that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Man, that'd be a fire one. So let's get them. Glad you guys came through. I'm glad to meet you guys. It was a good time.
Appreciate it, man. This is a great time, yo. I had a great time doing this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm glad to hear. And those for the females, I was checking you out. Give your IG real quick. Get that shout out to follow my guy Sena.
Nathaniel.Sena. Simple.
Cam.Else.
It's right there, baby. It's right there. Make sure you follow your boy, E.G. Pot Thunder, on all social media. It's right at the bottom right here. Make sure you follow your boy, Explore FF, on all social media to follow my travel adventures. Got a lot more coming this year. And hopefully this might come out or may come up after, but just book Coachella. That'll be a good ass time. It's going to be fire. Yeah. So I'll see some Bad Bunny. So let's get it. Make sure you send it to the moon. So you follow my boy, Sena. Cam, send it to the moon. And S, you get it, baby. You're never the only one. Just be the favorite.